The way you structure your video is going to have a direct effect on how people watch. Let's go through the rundown, shall we? Hey guys, it's Udo-Ema, and you're watching Full Field, where we focus on the latest video trends and techniques and frame the conversation just for you. For those of you who have been watching for a while, I'm sure you've probably noticed that I say that same opening line every time. Well, almost every time. There's actually a reason for it. For anyone that might be watching for the first time, I want to make sure that they know who I am and what this show is all about. In fact, the entire show follows a very specific layout, or what I refer to as a rundown. The first thing that you see is the cold open. This is where I explain, or at least hint, at what the episode is going to be about. Now, the good folks over at YouTube have found in their infinite sea of analytics that the first 15 seconds of your video are always going to be the most important. So before any of the fancy titles, or even before introducing myself, I want to tell the viewer what the episode is going to be about. Hopefully, it's interesting enough to get them on board to watch the full episode. Next, we have the title sequence. And then I introduce myself and the show, like I was talking about before. And then I go into the content of the episode. When I get to the end, I do the recap and then the wrap-up. This is where I ask for you guys to comment or invite you to subscribe, if you haven't already. Put another way, this is my call to action. This is my ask. Remember when you were in school and they taught you the structure of an essay? First you tell them what you're going to tell them, then you tell them, and then you tell them what you told them? It's kind of like that. So the structure of this show goes cold open, title sequence, introduction, body content, recap, wrap-up. As you look around, you'll notice that this is a pretty popular rundown. When you're setting up your video series or podcast or really any kind of serial content, you really should look at setting up a rundown that works for you. Structure is good. Structure works. It makes it easier for you to create consistent content, and it provides you a way to focus your creativity. So now it's time for the wrap-up. Do you have any thoughts on creativity versus structure? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you like this video, please take a moment to share it. And if this is your first time watching, don't forget to click the subscribe button to get your weekly dose of video tradecraft, framed and in focus. I'm Udo-Ema, you've been watching Full Field, and we'll see you next time.